back now. Hit the club, get before I sat down. Still ballin', money stacked tall in the shack now. Still push a button to let the roof on the leg.
A good neighbor to nearby downtown Phoenix. We're at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale, Arizona. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle. It's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Arizona Cardinals.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go in Glendale. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato. Done.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
23. Darn, this is hot. 11, Agate. Go, let's go.
First down throw, Lawrence. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's got it all the way down to the 12.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with first and 10. From the gun, Etienne gets it. And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's second down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hey, easy. Go. Hey, Ginger. 11.
Lawrence working from the gun. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. On the ground, this is Trey Benson. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. From the 24. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Jaguars take over as he records his 10th career INT.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offense...
And he scores! It's a Jacksonville touchdown! The Jaguars get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Well, they certainly wasted no time in making that turnover hurt even more. They looked to the end zone on the very first play, Brock, and they connected.
You know, Kate, I love it. It was an ambush to begin the drive. They attacked that end zone.
Wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Wasn't accurate on the extra point, but he should be able to keep this between the sidelines, hopefully, as he sends this away. Dortch now to return it. Good work so far. He's got room. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Murray here on first down. And the Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Harrison secures this left side. And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Drops it off to Connor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him. Getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Caught, nice game left side. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals make it a one-score game. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals get it back to within 6.
Cardinals 7.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10.
11. Release at 24. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
On second down, it's ETN. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 5 yards on the play. They can just do that again. 3rd and 2 coming up.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 12-point game in the first. And we haven't even reached the end of one, and already that's the 3rd time that he's thrown them into the end zone. It's hard to think of a better start he could be having than this. That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars bump the lead up to 13 points.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to loft one deep to the left. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie, Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
Hey, Lion. 11 at son.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. It's a 20-7 ball game. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the start of the 2nd quarter. Jaguars have the ball and a chance at 6. Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Bigsby. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Headed out right. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars parlay the interception into points. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Little tacks on the extra point. And the Jaguars push the lead to 20.
27, Cardinals 7. Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dortch now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And he will not score, but he got oh so close, Brock. Out of bounds 4 yards shy of that end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cardinals first down. 1st and goal.
Connor has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Pickup of 2. Brings up second and goal.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Murray, 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Trey McBride, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals drop the lead back to 13.
Cardinals 14.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11. Gun.
They send a man in motion. Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Has it downfield, working the left. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars make it a 3-possession game. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars push the lead to 20. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dorks now to return it. Making some progress here. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Operated from the gun. Here's Murray. Escapes out to the left. To the left side and wheeled in by Wilson. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 45 yards. And the Cardinals 1st down.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Taken in by Tip Ryman. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
First down carry for Connor. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
There's a screen. It's Connor. And this one does not go far.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown.
That's one.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap.
For the Arizona field goal.
The kick by Ryland is good. And the deficit goes from 20 to 17.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Here's a return from the 7. This makes it up to the 25.
Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground to begin this drive with ETN. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. The play made by Will Johnson.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the 27. Able to find Strange here. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. New set of downs for him at the 38.
All right, let's go.
Here's ETN on 1st down. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey. 11 Agate. So go.
Now it's Lawrence. Cut out left. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
On the red. 13 Luke. There we go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's trying to push the field. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Jacksonville in punt formation. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Jaguars get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Hey, Lion.
Throwing on 1st down, Lawrence. On the move, headed right. He takes it himself. And he's going to be a yard shy of the 1st as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
From the 28, here comes the screen for ETN. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Lawrence with it on 1st. He gets this one to Strange. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Working quickly here. We go play action. Lawrence has it in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars get more points to end a lopsided first half. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars make it a 24-point ball game.
Cardinals 17.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dortchner to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. 1st and 10, Murray. He lobs it deep middle. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That one intended for Trey McBride. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Murray thrown again on 2nd and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw it. He's going deep. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Forced out to his right. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Little to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Dortchner to return it. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
ETN again. They pick up a yard. Still need 1 more, though. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
We got the football off, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down. Cam Little now to try the Jags field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash. Little knocks it through. And that grows the lead to 27.
Had the lead at the break, and the important thing is really to come out hot in the 2nd half and add to it. Sure, you love touchdowns, but you'll take those 3 points as well.
Dortchner to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Looks like we'll have a pause here. An injured Cardinal out there and in some pretty obvious pain after that play. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. Short pass brought in. A lot of grass ahead. And he gets this down near the 30. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a pickup of 46 yards. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released.
And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Cardinals still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now.
Cardinals 24. Chad Ryland.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Red, I'm red. Hey, I'm gun. Go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Once again here, second and 10. Hits him downfield. This is Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville! The Jaguars piling onto the scoreboard yet again. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues.
Cardinals 24.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors.
For the Jaguars.
Dortch now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Caught by Connor out of the backfield. And he drives it up to the 24. Knocked down by Caleb Ransaw. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Second and 5 at the 24-yard line.
Here's second and 5. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Darnell Savage with the pick. And the Jaguars take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Sets up first down and goal at the 10-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal.
Hey, easy, route. Red.
They'll run, ETN. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
These are 24.
Gets it again. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Third and goal now as they try to pile on further.
Hey, go, go. Go, go.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get in. Another stand defensively. And they've made it 4th and goal.
That's one of those situations where if you're going to call that play, you better execute it. Because if it works, well, you're a genius. But one little thing gets off. A little bit of penetration. You don't seal the edge, and you're punting, and that play goes right out the window.
Little knocks it through. And the lead continues to grow and grow.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Dortch now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Murray, 1st and 10. Same guy, Wilson again. And he takes it across midfield and into Jaguars territory. Offense in the hurry up here.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 48-yard line.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
3rd and 2, Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Cardinals 1st down.
Murray here on 1st down. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Hits him on the out route. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a 1st down here. They got the interference call on 3rd down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Now Murray on the play fake. He rolls to his right. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one. Trying to find his tight end. So that brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Murray to throw. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. Oh, Murray lost it. Jags pick it up. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. Now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob.
Going with Bigsby here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Shotgun give now to Bigsby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, They just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Cardinals get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Hey, let's go.
Play action now, Murray. Wow, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Running for it with Connor. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down. Connor again. Oh, they're on him quick. He's not going to get the yard they need, Brock. He only gets back to the line. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate. 2 sides charging each other, and they meet right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Throwing power with a big tight end. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Cardinals putting up points in a game decided. Ryland now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cardinals trail by 23 now.
Jaguars 54, Cardinals 31.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors.
Arizona.
This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes first and 10.
On the red.
Again, right side. Here's Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Second and 10 now. Rolling out to his left. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Hey, live.
They give up the guts of Bigsby. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. Again, it's Bigsby. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Throwing his Lawrence on third down. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Brought in inside the 20. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
From the gun, it's again to Bigsby. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Hey, go!
They were running again with Bigsby. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up Look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, easy, Ralph.
Bigsby has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Hey, run.
They go to him again.
Okay, that is just a terrific effort defensively, and now really sets you up. I don't think this offense can run it, not after getting knocked backward on 2nd down.
On red.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd.
Here we go, sir.
They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. Fourth down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here. They're going to come up and take a knee on 4th down. The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. So the defense decides to decline the penalty. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again. Here's Murray. Throwing the out route complete. This gets out past the 20. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. Trying to set this up quick.
39 yards. That's good for a Cardinals. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Going on 1st down. Here's Murray. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Play action now. Murray buying some time right. Now he takes it. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
All right, one more snap to play here. Here he goes, one final shot. pass is dropped. Fitting that would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. For the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Glendale.